Good morning. I just woke up. Apologize for looking kind of messy. I wanted to vlog for a minute on the subject of reincarnation, in case that interests some of you. I used to not believe in reincarnation growing up, and not even when I was in my early 20s, I didn't really believe in it. But since I've done a lot of studying in Eastern thought and in metaphysical thought, I've come to learn so much that, to me now, reincarnation is a spiritual reality. I believe very much. I think there's much evidence out there to support reincarnation through anecdotes and through people's lives and events that people have remembered and then later have been verified. If you don't believe in it, that's okay. You don't have to. I do, though. I believe in it. And I wanted to vlog about it because, lately I've been singing a lot. And the truth is I've been singing all my life. And this will tie into reincarnation in just a minute. But I've been singing all my life, ever since I was a little boy. I'm talking like the ages of 2 and 3. My mother would come into my room and I would be singing. And for a 2 or a 3-year-old, it was pretty good, actually. She was quite impressed. And it's just been something I've been doing all my life. I have not had any voice lessons, any vocal training. I have not in this life. I wish I had. And Mooing Cow, Laura, asked me that in one of her comments to my songs. I have not had any vocal training in this life. And that's something I wanted to tell you about. I had a neat experience, and so did my mother. That is more than a coincidence. And this ties into me and you as well, because these kind of things are happening to you and you don't even realize it. Happened to me all my life and I never even realized it. First I'll tell you about my mother. She attended a college in Windyville, Missouri. It's called the it's called the School of Metaphysics. She enrolled in some classes, and it's a really nice big school, a very organized facility, and it's a formal place where they can teach you about metaphysics and how to develop your psychic intuition and this and that. Well, anyways, there was one of the instructors there who gave my mom a past life reading. And in the reading, the instructor told my mother that she sung in the 1800s in an opera house in San Francisco. And that she was a second soprano. And that she sang up into, I don't know, her late 50s or something. I'd have to ask her. But we have not gone on the internet to verify this yet. I do want to verify it. I just haven't had time. And just haven't. But I also, on a separate occasion, was attending this, it was called a metaphysical fair that they had in Springfield, Missouri. And there was a lady there that gave past life readings. And I figured she was probably, I didn't know what to take of her at first. I thought maybe she could have been like a charlatan or something, But I thought it would be fun. And so I walked up to her, I took out some money, and I asked her how much it cost. And the interesting thing is, she said, no. She says, I'm not taking money for this. See, that's a good sign right there. Because I guarantee you, a lot of people out there that make a huge profit on past life readings, watch out for them, okay? I'm not saying they're not accurate, I'm saying watch out for them. But I was surprised. I said, oh, wow, thanks. And I sat down, and what she started to do is, she said she was feeling my aura, my auric field. And she said that when you tune into, like a vibrational tuning fork, tune into someone's auric field, past life images also start to emerge. Because they're still a part of your soul. And she told me that my mother, she says, in a past life, I had a mother that was an opera singer in San Francisco. And she said that I grew up there, and that she said I also sang in the same place my mother did when I grew up for a short time. And all my life, I was born with a love for singing. Now, I'm not all that great in this life, because you know what? I have not had vocal training, and but at one time I had. And I think about that, the things that we cultivate in a lifetime, the things that you cultivate, be it art, be it linguistics, mathematics, any type of a skill that you incorporate into yourself, so much so that it's gone through the conscious mind and absorbed right into the subconscious, so much so that you have a skill that you don't even have to think about anymore. Be it crocheting, knitting, whatever skill you have that you have developed, that skill stays with you. And, you know, in another lifetime, you will find out that you might have a propensity for something and not know where the hell it came from. And, you know, and I have no doubt that someone like Pavarotti or Celine Dion or Josh Groban, someone who has a really fine voice, you know, in their next lifetime, those kind of people, you'll see them when they're children, and I mean, they'll be singing. Now, they might have some problems because now they have a new instrument, a new body to work with. Not to mention there were probably some of the mechanics of their vocal training that possibly they have forgotten. But their ability is still there. And that ability that has been so ingrained into their subconscious stays with them. I do not believe there are anything such as what we call gifts, like someone is gifted. I don't believe that. I think that there has been many times where we have earned everything that we have, all of these abilities, but we just don't recall when we learned them. Much like a good analogy would be somebody who suffers from amnesia. Let's say they have complete amnesia, yet they discover they can speak French. Yet they don't know how the hell they learned to speak French. They discover that they can cook really well, or that they really are good at mechanics, auto mechanics. You know what? Those kind of things, the conscious mind might not remember them, but the subconscious self is the higher part of yourself, part of the higher part of yourself that goes into your next lifetime and carries with you. And I don't believe in gifts. I don't believe that someone was just gifted, that they were just given a gift. I don't think in the universe really anything like that is free. I think we earn everything, every ability, every trait through every experience that we've had as a soul. And basically that's what I wanted to vlog about. Something for you to think about. What are you cultivating in this life that is going to stay with you? One more thought. For, let's see, the ages of like 18 through 32, I was too busy to sing. I never, hardly ever sang. Sometimes I'd get up in the morning, I'd sing a little bit. Sometimes before I go to bed, I'd sing by myself. My ex-wife can tell you that. But I didn't go around singing because I was too damn busy doing things that probably didn't matter. Now, school teaching did matter. I was a school teacher. That affected a lot of lives of children, hopefully for the better. But as far as my own life was concerned, I was just trying to scrape by, pay the bills, take care of children. You know, life was hectic. Hoping the car wouldn't break down. I had no time to sing. And that's one blessing that I have in my life right now. Is I have, because I'm freeing stress away from my life, as part of my battle with depression, I have to have a low stress life. Which means I also have to do without a lot of things that I had before. So now I have the opportunity to sing. And I never had that opportunity really to sing before. So that's been a dormant ability that's been with me all along, but has not come out. So, anyways, think about the things you're cultivating, because they're going to stay with you. Paying the bills and scraping by, and those things are important in this life, but they're not going to stay with you. What is it that you're doing in your life that is going to carry on with your soul into your next? Because in the 1800s, when I was on the stage singing, and I was, in San Francisco, in whatever the hell opera house they had there, I got to look it up on the internet, that stayed with me. Well, to a degree. Anyways, end of vlog. Gonna finish my coffee. I love you. And I'm sorry I post so many videos, but I hope you enjoy them. I enjoy making them. Bye-bye.